Kale is not just for smoothies. I'm going to show you how to make a fall festive dish that your family is going to love. A cinnamon penne with butternut squash and kale on this episode of Cook This. Hey guys, I'm Shereen with Cook This. I'm going to show you how these superfoods can make a really great fall festive dish for your family. So I'm making butternut squash. We're going to roast it, toss it with penne. Great superfoods. We have some kale and cinnamon. So this is healthy but really delicious, and lots of great olive oil. So the first thing I'm going to do is just prep my butternut squash. So you just want to buy about a 2-pound squash. And it can be a little tricky. You gotta get a little elbow grease in here. You just wanna cut it right down the center so you have a flat surface. And then you just wanna gut out the seeds. So just take a spoon. This is great to get your kids in the kitchen. All right, so just remove the insides. And then all I'm gonna do is peel the skin, dice this, toss it with some canola oil, salt, pepper, and cinnamon. We're gonna give it a toss, 400 degrees for about 25 minutes. The last 5 minutes, I'm gonna toss in the pecans and just let them warm through. All right, squash is in the oven. Now I'm just gonna bring our water to a boil. And then as soon as it comes to a boil, we're gonna cook our penne. That needs about 12-15 minutes, and then prep our garlic. So I have about 5 cloves of garlic, 1 large shallot, and a lot of kale. So this is our superfood. This is another great way to use kale. My kids even love kale. They make a lot of smoothies, but this is just a nice way to incorporate it in an actual dish and for dinner, and they really love it. So this is creating our sauce. So it's basically an ayo y ollo, which is just a garlic oil, but we're adding cinnamon. And the reason why I decided to add cinnamon, my inspiration came from my husband's family who are Cypriot. So in a lot of Greek dishes, they will add cinnamon. Cinnamon on potatoes, cinnamon in their garlic oil, and it is so amazing. And to toss it with pasta, very traditional in a lot of Greek dishes. So I added a little Americanized fall festive flavor, and it really makes it special. Now to saute these shallots and garlic. In goes a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, because first we want to saute and liquefy this great flavor. This is what's going to build awesome flavor for our extra virgin olive oil. This is our sauce. All right, so once you smell it, you'll smell the onions, you'll smell the garlic. Really, it's so quick, 30 seconds. We're going to add the remainder of the extra virgin olive oil. So this is the bulk of our sauce. All right, squash is perfect. It's almost done. Now you just want to remove all the kale from the stems. Again, great job for your kiddos. So just pull it off the stems and then just rip it. So we've already infused our shallots and garlic. And now we're going to add a lot of kale. So this is going to saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. And it's going to be so delicious, a nice little crisp flavor, slightly wilted. We're going to season it with salt and pepper. The kale is vibrant green, and that's how you want to keep it. Just 2 to 3 minutes is all it needs. Just to slightly wilt. It'll have a little crispness to it and stay beautiful. Alrighty, let's go check on our butternut squash. Pull that, drain our penne, and toss all of this together. This is a great family meal. It's perfect to serve family style as well. All right, pasta's drained. Into the big pot it goes, so it's better just to be able to toss everything together in the big pot. Now the butternut squash. Now for our sauce. We've got that garlic oil, and we can't forget the best part, the cinnamon. So you're just gonna toss that cinnamon in right at the end. Look how beautiful that is. You have great colors of orange and green, and that delicious cinnamon on the penne. This is a fall festive fun dinner and a delicious one for your family. I hope you enjoy it. Go to our newspaper's website for the recipe, or if you have any questions for me, reach out to me on Twitter @tweeteneats. Enjoy.